So one of the marquee events here at USA versus the world of the Penn Relays. This is the men's 4x400. There you see the lane assignments. Brazil, Jamaica, United States in 7, Bahamas in 8, and Nigeria in 9.
Well, the strength to the U.S. team has always been their depth in the 400 meters. We're going to get a good chance to see just how deep the U.S. really is.
So Kyle Clemens leading things off, the 23-year-old for the USA in lane number 7. There you see him in the center of your screen in red.
He's a 400 indoor national champion this past winter in Albuquerque, New Mexico, so in great form for 400 meters.
Michael Matthew, 29-year-old for the Bahamas, running their opening leg, and as Dan predicted, they look very strong as they come to the end of this first lap of 4. So it's the Bahamas out in front. USA sits in second, and Nigeria currently holding down third. Kine Butler takes over for the USA, going head-to-head with Demetrius Pinder of the Bahamas.
Well, Pinder, a Texas A&M Aggie. We've seen a lot of those Aggies today.
Yes, we have.
They just got a lot of great coaching while they're in college. And how many Jamaicans have we seen? How many Jamaicans and Bahamians have we seen come through the college ranks and really run well at the next level?
It is still the Bahamas out in front. USA sitting in second place with Kine Butler, the 26-year-old, the former Indiana Hoosier, the 2011 Big Ten champion at 60 meters. And he's going to be handing off to Chris Brown, the Olympian. For Team USA, it's David Verberg.
Well, Chris Brown, not only the Olympian and a linchpin to this team, but really the captain of the Bahamas team. He's been making the rounds, really pumping up the World Relays, the World Relay Championships. He's their linchpin. How he goes is how the Bahamas go.
The Bahamians looking very good. We're in first, now in second. Verberg, 22 years of age, only 5'6", and he takes the lead, but back comes the Bahamas. Chris Brown trying to put a stamp on this leg as he hands off for the anchor.
Verberg's first time trying to run with the U.S. team here, and he put in a great showing.
It'll be up to Manio Mitchell, and it's just terrible exchange. They got crossed up, and that allows the Bahamas to get away with Demetrius Pinder. Excuse me, check that. Pinder's already running lane number 2. It's Ramon Miller. And Miller now was given a gift as the Americans and the Bahamians, Dan, got crossed up.
But now it's time for the U.S. to regroup here. Second is better than third, so we need Jamaica. Jamaica's coming out. Manio held him off here. Can he finish? Look at him coming up on the Bahamas.
Manio Mitchell, does he have it left in the tank to try to close it down? Ramon Miller given such a large lead, and it will be the Bahamas bringing it home. The Americans trying to hold on for second, and almost pipped at the line by Brazil.
Very disappointing for the U.S., but the Bahamas obviously very classy relay team there.
Yeah, 4:78 for the Bahamas.
You can absolutely see the disappointment. Manio Mitchell was in the wrong position.
Yep.
He was on the rail. He needs to be in the number 2 position. Both teams, both the Bahamas and the U.S. team, were in the wrong position. Manio grabbed the Bahamas relay stick, and one of the rules about running the relay, never take your eyes off the incoming runner until you get the baton in your hand. So very unfortunate for Manio Mitchell and the U.S. team.
Here it is one more time. USA on the inside. They hand to the outside, vice versa for the Bahamas. And here's where the problem started. He actually started running with the Bahamas stick.
He did, and you know what? So hard for Verberg, the U.S. guy, to try to get his composure back after running all out for 400 meters. If you've ever done that, you will know. Once you stop, it's so hard to get going. Man, this was a tough day for the U.S.
And unfortunately, Manio Mitchell looked like he let that setback affect him through his whole 400-meter run. He didn't give a great effort, and I know he's disappointed, but you gotta run hard once you do get the stick.
So the Bahamas gets the win. The United States settles for second, and Brazil, with a strong performance, holds on for third. We'll have more when we return to Philadelphia and the Penn Relays.